Welcome everyone here tonight. It's a real pleasure to be able to share this work with you.
My name's Ryan Ewington.
And my name's Erin Santamaria.
And we've been working on the RedCoats Reconstructed project together. I'm a very proud Holmesglen teacher here in higher ed and fashion programs. The Applied Research Centre, which is a Holmesglen department, has been very much on board with funding this project. So the project started 3 years ago, where Erin Santamaria, the costume manager of Sovereign Hill, approached us and approached me directly to collaborate on the remanufacture of jackets for the RedCoats.
If you're not familiar with Sovereign Hill, we're a living history museum interpreting the life and times of the 1850s of Gold Rush Ballarat. There was a call from management saying, this is urgent, we need to replace these uniforms. I found myself in the position where I needed some really highly skilled tailoring skills, which I knew Ryan had. That personal reach out was the catalyst to a bigger partnership and collaboration between Holmesglen and Sovereign Hill.
This was a first project for us with such a strong link in manufacture and tailoring, so it was really exciting. And from the very beginning, Erin Santamaria and myself saw the value in documenting the process. So not only was it about remanufacturing the jackets, but also archiving the construction for use in an education setting.
The documentation of the tailoring techniques that were used in the reproduction of these 1850s garments will benefit students because they'll be able to learn heritage techniques and interpret them, innovate them in a contemporary setting that can inform new work in fashion.
We've been very particular about the way that we capture the process of constructing these RedCoats, with the view that in an education setting we're really trying to replicate this master-apprentice model. So when the students access this knowledge, they can access it as if they are doing it themselves. The facilities here in the fashion campus at the city in South Bank is where we would all come to construct the jackets and document the process. Most of the fabrics and trims that we used, so things like silk twill and doe skin and a very specific Melton wool, which had a long process of dyeing occurring to match it to the RedCoat red, were all the materials which we were able to use as we were constructing the jackets using 1850s construction techniques in tailoring. We were doing a lot of making and unmaking as we were discovering and going back to the resources. So particularly with that one, you can see that level of work being built in over decades, which was really interesting. We've had a really strong industry reaction to this project. The heritage of tailoring and also the area of costume is quite strong. In Australia, we have a very particular history in that regards. So it's been really impressive to see how the public's reacted. I think the most interesting thing about heritage skill, and particularly in the environment, is how it can lead on to innovation, and part of our documentation is all about ensuring that the students can leverage off these heritage skills and innovate them and apply them to their work in new ways.